guys, welcome back. Thanks again for joining me. More hope in Victoria, less numbers, start of spring. This week we bring it. As you know, we're traveling up the chakras. I don't know if that's too loud for you guys. We've started with that grounding and earthing, that place where we feel stable and secure. We've travelled to our passion, to our creativity, to our sense of freedom. And now we come to our strength, our place of grit, determination, courage over fear. So, super important, this chakra, or this human emotion, this human condition and feel. Life can deal some pretty horrific blows to all of us, and particularly some. I've had people in this room that have had to endure a loss of a child or cancer, but they're still here showing up week after week with strength, with endurance, with tenacity. So pretty amazing stuff, that what we can endure. Sometimes we layer this inner strength with loss or trauma or grief. So today we're sort of unlayering. Yoga is the unlayering to that. Manipura is the chakra. It is, if you want to take this in, just take it in. If you don't, just wait for the flow. It's located in between the sternum and the navel. It is the colour yellow, that shining, radiant colour of the sun. It's actually, in Sanskrit, translated to lustrous jewel or shining gem. So accessing that shining gem, igniting that yellow flame today, knowing that it's always there for us. So we're going to get into the belly today. So we're going to do a lot of twists, a bit of core work, a bit of strength work. As I always say to you, pause when you want to pause. My flows are pretty like trying to find that balance between effort and ease, stira sukham. So, we flow and we pause, we reconnect with the breath, we flow, we pause, we reconnect with the breath. We try and make it balanced, but if you want to rest more, do you. Can't express that enough. And in saying with this strength and this courage and this determination and tenacity, that we don't go into igniting that fire and go to burnout, because I've been there and done that, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, and I can't remember, but that's when I came to the mat. So interesting enough, perseverance over adversity. So, and it's landed me here. So we're going to get into that belly, do what we can, don't do what we can't. Think about your inner strength. You could have a mantra today with our pauses. I'm powerful, I'm strong, I'm courageous. Feeling afraid but choosing to act. I love that mantra. Feeling afraid but choosing to act. Whatever resonates with you, it's all personal. A couple of mudras, or one mudra today, Kali mudra. I might as well show you before we start, so I don't have to instruct it. So finding the pointer finger and then everything else is wrapped. That's Kali mudra. That's the inner goddess of strength and power, and maybe cutting through I shouldn't say the word, but cutting through the BS. So that's the Kali mudra. We're also going to do lion's breath. You have to do lion's breath when you're doing. I'm going to look like a crazy person to you if you've never done it before, but that's okay. I don't care. So inhale through the nose with lion's breath, and then when you exhale audible. Open the mouth, open the eyes, look up. So inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. That's lion's breath. So maybe let's light that yellow fire. let's come to that inner strength. Let's have it in here, but most importantly, let's have it out there where the real stuff happens. We're going to start simply seated. You might find a block, tall spine, reach it through the crown. I'd love you to feel into this place of strength. So having the hands on the belly, gently closing the eyes. And feeling into your awareness of the breath. Feeling into the hands on the inhale with the belly expansion. Feeling into the hands on the contraction of the belly. Ebbing and flowing with that. Dropping out of the day. Dropping out of the to-do list. Having that conscious awareness of this inner chakra, this inner strength. This inner light. Fueling it, igniting it. Letting it permeate through the body. Spread it out. Visualizing it. Coming into the heart, to the shoulders, through the belly, to the pelvis, into the legs, the feet, into every aspect of your mind body. And as you do so for a few more breaths, I'll just talk a little bit about the manipura. When our fire is strong, we dare to live our dreams and be out there in the world doing what we believe in, living in alignment of who we are. The element is fire. In the physical body, it's that digestive system, that metabolism, how we fuel and burn our fuel. That navel chakra governs the fire element inside. It's the center where you get things done and your sense of self. The emotional body, the manipura is all to be able to deal with things. It's how we digest our life. Can we stand up for ourselves? Are we strong and courageous and believe in our worth? Do we feel strong in our body and our place in the world? Fire is action and transformation. Allowing ourselves to grow and become a better version of ourselves and leaving behind in ashes what no longer serves us. In our mental body, it's being able to choose our path in any situation. Being proud of our achievements and being the master of our destiny. To know where we're going and how to get there. To understand that we all have that strength within. So targeted yoga poses today. Twists, compressions. Mantras today, whatever suits you with your courage and your strength. Meditation today, that fire burning, maybe visualizing that fire burning inside you, visualizing the fire burning away all that does not serve you, turning those into ashes. Fire is needed for any aspect or movement in our lives, in our body. We wanted to maintain our fire strongly burning, but as I said before, not burning out. Steer us to come, effort and ease. Feeling afraid but choosing to act. Persevering in the face of adversity. Feeling into that heat, that energy. Standing for what is right, letting go of what is wrong. for you personally. Our shining gem. The only person we are destined to become is who we decide to be. So flowing with that today. Your power, your strength, your courage, stirring up the fires of manipura. Last few inhales, last few exhales. You are here. You are worthy. You are strong. Moving that prop away from you. Finding a seated position, half lotus, easy sukhasana. A simple rotation of the neck. Just to start with, we warm up the body. Breathing in tune with the rotation. One way and then the other. Closing the eyes as much as you can through your practice. Finding your depth. You're worth it. All what's inside you today. Every time we hit the mat. Find neutrality. And we're going to inhale, curve and constrict into a seated. This. My mind has gone blank. So inhale, constrict. Seated cat-cow. Thank you. Fill in the blanks, Lisa. And then open up. Moving with your momentum, your breath, your open, your close, making it all worthwhile. The belly, getting into that belly. Coming back to neutrality, and we're just going to swing it, lift it, twist it, but not land there. Swing it, plan it, lift it, twist it, just little twists. One more each side. Facing the front of the mat if you're not already there. Giving those knees a nice squeeze, compress into the belly. Your mantra, your breath, your strength, your flow. Extending right leg, charging the toe towards, plant that left foot over the right knee. Charging to the left toe, sweep the left arm around, find the lift, the lengthen, wrap or come into your elbow on the outside. Inhale to grow, exhale to twist, feeling into that compression, that twist. Still soft edges at the beginning of the practice, warming up the body first, being kind to yourself. One more full cycle of breath. Release it. Open up that bind. Find that bound ankle Janasasana will keep you more restricted. Make sure that knee's in line with the ankle so there's no twist. Find the anterior tilt, the sit bones. Reach forward and then drop it down. Super soft here. Beginning the practice. Opening the back line of the leg. 2 breaths. Long, smooth, without the chop. Bring the hands up the body, behind the body. Glide that right foot in. Come into this reverse tabletop bound angle. Lift it up, shine the heart, press through the hands. The right foot. One full cycle of breath. Release the bind, lift up through the toe and then gently guide it down with the belly. Open up that right hip come into that right foot, nestling on the inside of the left thigh. Find the sit bones, reach up, and then guide it down into the other version of Janasasana. 2 full cycles of breath. Soft, remember, soft boundaries at the beginning of the practice. Beautiful long breaths. Sweep the right hand back. Lift the left arm. Circle the body. Feeling into this beautiful yoga dance. Drop into the buttocks. Lift it up again. Sweep. Lift. Lengthen. One more. Exhale down. Come back to face the front foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fall. Maybe a little longer. Reaching through the crown of the head, the belly's in, the neck is long. Let it go. Lift it up. Give yourself a squeeze. Keeping the momentum, the movement, but just feeling into the pause, the strength. Dropping into the left leg again. Bringing the right foot over this time. Planting into the right toe. Find the sweep. Find the retraction of the right shoulder. The wrap or the alternative of elbow. Lift up. Find the twist. The compression. Close the eyes. Turn to the breath. Follow it that closely that you notice the disappearance on the exhale. Release the twist. Open up into that bound Janasasana. Keep that knee in line with the ankle. Charge the toe. Lift it up. Guide it down. 2 full cycles of breath. You will be restricted. Find that balance between stira sukha, effort and ease. You know when you're pushing too far or not going far enough. You know your own body. Breathe it. Drink in the strength. Drink in the opening. Lift up hands. Bring the hands behind you. Guiding that left leg up. And then lifting up into that bound angle reverse tabletop. Press through the hands. Open the heart. Press through the left foot. 1 inhale. 1 exhale. Release the bind. Lift up through the toe and gently guide it down with strength in the belly. Left foot inside of right thigh. Find that anterior tilt. Find the buttocks. Lift it up. Exhale, flow it down. Finding your edges. Wherever it is. You might need, whenever you come to the mat, a nice little belt or strap or scarf. Just to find that length wherever it is for your body. We're all different. 1 more full cycle of breath. You've got this. And then sweep that left arm back. Point the right. Lift up. Stretch. Open. Receptive. 3 times. Open. Lift and lengthen. Come back, facing towards that right leg. 1 more. Lift up. Guide it down. Maybe a little bit more deeper boundaries now. Or not. It's up to you. Find the inhale. The exhale. The belly constriction. Bring it in as you fold forward. You might want to do that a couple of times. Bring it in and then let it go. Inhale up. Cross over the ankles.
Come into, keeping those knees wide of the mat, kiss the toes together. Hands maybe will do something different, facing towards you. If you feel too uncomfortable in the wrists, do not do this. So hands reversed, stacked under shoulders. We're going to inhale, come into that cat position, constrict, compact, and then we're going to exhale through that lion's breath, through that courage of a lion. Broaden the collarbones, flare the sit bones, feel into every movement. Two more in your time with your pace. Drink it in. Let it out. Put the hands back, facing forward to the mat. Bring the knees, so keeping that momentum, stacked under hips. Tuck into the toes, reaching up to your first soft dog. And then just slow and considered, slow pedal. Come up onto the toes and come into the forefoot, bend the knees or straight back in the heels, whatever suits you. Two beautiful long breaths here with strength, this all over asana. Strength from the front body to the back body. Belly is fused to core. You have this, you've got this. Return to mantra. Slowly guide over the toes into plank. Of breaths. And I just want you to move into a little twist plank. So guiding outer and inner blade, but fusion through the midline, fire through the mid. Moving each side, integrity of the shoulders, forward. And then coming back to your plank, dropping into the knees, guiding the hands back, just loosening the back. You might want to stay here, or open up the heart space, open up the quads, release. Glide it forward, feel into the mat, that ground that supports you. Come through your tabletop, tuck back into dog, 2 breaths. Your synchronicity of breath, your synchronicity of movement, that melody of mind, that symphony of everything in union. Feel your yoga. One more breath here. Coming over into plank. Now, this might be a bit difficult if you've got floorboards. So I should have instructed you to have your socks on. So then just finding 3 staffed and then sweeping that toe and that leg to left. Don't have to do this if you have floorboards and it's going to hurt your toes. Normally you'd have your socks on when you do this. So forward and back, forward and back. Still zipped up through the mid. That fire, that heat. One more each side. Drop into the knees. Let it go. Lift it up. Maybe even lift it higher, your choice. Exhale now. Guide it through Balasana. Shimmy it. Land it. Lift it. And then back to dog. Momentum. Breath. Strength. Yellow flame. Feeling afraid but choosing to act. Bringing that right leg up. Guide that right knee into the right elbow. split the dog. Inhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Exhale back. Inhale, right knee to left elbow. Strong. Lift it up. Bring the right knee in. Pivot on that left foot. Guide that right foot through to your beautiful wild thing. Too strong. Just customize, drop it in. Lift up the pelvis, press through the feet. Gently come through a twist, bring that right leg in, lift it up, bring it in and land it to the front of the mat. Finding that low lunge, feeling into the belly, feeling into the firm foundation. Belly's on the right thigh. Inhale forward. Exhale up. I've got my heater on full blast. I need to turn off, but I can't leave you guys. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Drop to the mat. Find the strength, the scissor of the legs, or split the mat. Kali mudra. Inhale, high, low to high. Finding and sinking into that crescent lunge with Kali. Strength of a goddess. Breathe. Strong left glute, right glute, lunge, forefoot. Bring hands into the sacrum. Find the twist to the right, and then bring that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Start to bring the palms into the sacrum, the sternum, and then find elbow stacked over elbow, look back, compression, twist. Exhale, release the twist, come to the mat. Bring that foot closer into Parsvottanasana feet, so closer than warrior one, hips still facing the front, foot on a 45 on the left, lift it up, guide up the leg, straight leg, and then just reverse that Parsvottanasana, release. Breathe. Pause and feel. Face the front of the mat, straight leg, Kali mudra. With integrity of the belly, Uddiyana Bandha, halfway down. Inhale, a little to rise. Exhale, coming into a revolved. So bringing that Kali mudra to the outside of the right ankle. Right arm up to the back of the sacrum. Grow long through the crown, long through the spine, belly in. Find a little twist there. Revolved triangle and revolved Parsvottanasana is not my favorite, but sometimes we have to do things necessarily we don't like in life. Release. The hands back down the mat. Guide it up. Cutting away with your sword. Anything that no longer serves you. Seriously thinking about that in your life. And then bring the hands behind, either into a bind, retract the shoulders, guide the wrists down, or into a reverse prayer. Your choice, your yoga. I like reverse prayer. You guys might like a bind. Reach forward, drop it down, settle in, maybe right hip back, left hip forward, and breathe. Honoring your strength, Your will, not your won't. Your fire. Release the right hand to the mat, or release both hands to the mat. Pivot on that back foot, drop into the left knee. Bring that right knee behind left. Coming into Gomukhasana. If you have to organically do this, if it doesn't work and I get you all twisted, come through seated, through Dandasana, then cross over. Lift it up, and then reach it forward, compressing in the belly. Finding that visualization of your fire, of your shining gem, of all that strength within, possibly under some layers. It's there, it's always there. Hands forward, unravel. If that's too much, you just organically unravel to your comfort and then meet back in tabletop. Guide it over the toes to your dog. 2 breaths. Maybe a lion's breath here. Maybe 3. Extend left leg. Bring left knee in to left elbow. Keep it nice and strong. If you can, split the dog. Bring knee to chest, chin to knee. Bring it out. Flow with strength. Bring that left knee to the right elbow. Lift it up. Gently guide that left knee to left. Pivot on the right foot. Open up into your beautiful log thing, or just rest and open your choice, your asana, your body. Gently come out of this by coming through a twist and then out, extend out through the left leg. Bring it in to the front of the mat. Nice and strong. Low lunge. Belly resting on that left knee. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Couple more. Drop both hands to the mat. Scissor or split the mat, whatever your choice is. Kali Mudra, low to high. God, it's like a gazillion degrees in here. Breathe. Strength. Facing fear. Feeling afraid yet choosing to act. Feeling afraid yet choosing to act. Bring the hands in the midline, come into the twist. Find that right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Bring the hands into the sternum and then just stack elbow over elbow. Drop into the hands. Once again, transfer from low to high. Actually, maybe rock it back to a little reverse triangle. Bring that foot in actually to Virabhadra. So facing the front of the mat, reverse your Virabhadra. Face the front, Kali Mudra. Slice it down halfway. Inhale, rise. Exhale, finding that Kali Mudra on the outside of the left. Lift up the left hand, find the sacrum, find the length, and then find the twist. Left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, corkscrew through the belly. hands back down. Roll it back up. Kali mudra. Hands back to bind, hand back to prayer. Your choice. Guide it open there. Shine the heart. Fuse that belly. Guide it down into your Parsvottanasana. Maybe left hip back, right hip forward a little. Honouring your commitment today. Your strength. Your personal power. Your choice of momentum. And breathe with that. Drink it in. Drop the hands in. Pivot on the back foot. Drop into the right knee. Guide it through to Gomukhasana legs. Inhale. Exhale. Rest. Restore. Finding that refuel. Not burning out. Burning within. Breathe through that. Own that. Bring the hands forward. Unravel. Finding your tabletop. Coming through. Downward dog. Step. Jump. Or come forward to the front of the mat, however you wish to. Bring the hands behind. Inhale halfway. Baby back bend. Exhale, lower it in. Compress. Inhale. Halfway. Really reach out there. Bring the belly in. Exhale down. Compress. Last one. Exhale down. And then find that traction in the spine, the grounding of the feet, firm stance. Knees bend as much as you wish. Release. Hands up the body. Tadasana. Unmovable. Unshakable. Standing upright. Feeling the fire within. Maybe bringing the hands before we start flowing to that manipura. Inhale and exhale. Three long, smooth, strong breaths. You've got this. Inhale up. Maybe back bend. Exhale, flow it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Right leg back. Low lunge. Feel into every movement. No automatic pilot today. Bring that left leg back. Strength in plank. Extra inhale, extra exhale. Drop knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. I'll do knees, chest, chin. Bring it in. Slide it through it forward. Exhale down. Hands close to ribs. All fours, tuck toes, dog. Right leg up. Right leg through to the front of the mat. Finding Kali mudra again. Split the mat or scissor the legs. Maybe drop into that back left knee and find a little back bend there. Or not, keep it more vertical. Your choice. Breathe through that strength. Come back to that vertical spine, crescent lunge. Bring the hands through, cut it through, and then extend out to your warrior two. Find that lovely long stance. Virabhadrasana. Vira meaning hero. Bhadra meaning friend. Becoming a friend to your hero within. This character, Virabhadra, is very strong. 1,000 arms, clubs, feet, dressed in tiger skin. Feeling into that fire. Breathe. Then I want you to inhale courage, straighten that leg. Exhale the fear. Inhale courage. Exhale the fear. Inhale courage. Let go of fear. What's holding you back? One more. Flip the hands. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward. Dial right hand down, left hand up. I think I need to bring my hair back. And then just feeling into that beautiful length. That opening of the heart. Breathe. Open. Stretch. Coming back through warrior two. And then maybe pivoting. No, we won't. We'll just come through this windmill of the hands through your vinyasa, whatever you choose for your vinyasa. And then meeting back in down dog. Bring the right leg up, the right leg through to the front of the mat. Left to meet right. Hands behind. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Compress. Feel. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Reach it up. Reverse swan dive. Standing strong. Unmovable. Unshakable. Breath. Mantra. Fire. Feeling afraid and choosing to act. Freeing those obstacles. Inhale up. Exhale fold. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold it in again. Coming through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Meeting back in down dog. Lifting left leg, guiding it through to the front of the mat. Scissor or split the mat, lift it from low to high. Maybe dropping into that back leg, opening up the heart space. Breathe. Takes heart, takes courage to live this wonderful, crazy life. Draw on that, drink it in. Come back to mid, come back to that vertical spine, bring it in, open out to your warrior two. Widen the stance, find that knee stacked over ankle. That beautiful long stance, that strength of virabhadra. Google the history of that. Only if you want to. Breathe. Hero's friend. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, release. Inhale. Strength. Exhale, fear. Inhale, courage. Exhale, doubt. Moving with that synchronicity of intention, of breath, of body. Maybe one more. Flip the hands. Straighten the front leg. Reach, reach, reach. It takes courage. It takes potential to reach. And then drop in left hand, lift up right. Open up the body. Shine the heart towards the sun. And breathe. right hand to left. Pivot on that back foot. Come up through Kali Mudra once more. Crescent lunge. Frame the foot. Come through your vinyasa. Whatever that looks like, make it personal to you. Knees, chest, chin. Chaturanga. 3 staffed. Back to dog. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, maybe through the mouth. Let it go. Lift up right leg. Bring right leg forward. Plant into the hands. Lift up left. Finding this little standing split. Maybe bring left knee in, look forward. Compress the belly. Exhale, open up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, open up. Inhale, look forward, left knee behind right. Exhale, open up. Drop into the head, maybe open through that inner line of the leg. Elbows bent, maybe knee a little bit bent. Breathe here. Feel here your strength. Challenge yourself. And then drop it back down. Plant into the hands. Lift up the right leg. Place it back in dog. 2 breaths here. Let it go through the mouth. Lift left leg. Guide it towards the front of the mat. Lift up right leg. Bring the right knee in. Tuck it all in, constrict, and then exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. And then fold in. Come with the neck long, the elbows bent, lifting from the inner line. Standing tall, looking at it from a different perspective. Drop right knee to meet left. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Through the mid. Tadasana. Shining gem. Lustrous jewel. All within. Strength of a mountain. Stability on earth. And just gently, with ease, just curl down the spine, left leg back, plant in, right, left back, coming through chaturanga, 4 knees, chest, chin. Bring the hands out to T and just hug the earth. Your heartbeat on its. Your breath breathing as one. Refueling. With our nature.
with our connection, with our one. And then if you wish to follow me, bringing the hands forward into Superman, Superwoman. If you have back issues, always be concerned. I wouldn't be doing anything unsupported. So if you have back issues, keep your hands still grounded. If you have no back issues, lifting up everything you can, but keeping your neck long. Flying. If you're feeling a bit jammed in the back, maybe opening up the legs. Customised for you. Coming on the belly, feeling the compression, the length between fingertips and toes. A few breaths. Drop it in. Reach your arms around. Maybe graze on the left cheek. Rest. Time to refuel. Time to connect with that inner essence. That beautiful inner essence of all of us. Get that through to everyone enough. And then bringing the hands back around. Setting up for Shavasana Locust. Once again, back issues, keep the hands, palms placed on the ground. Arms are parallel to the body. Palms down. Long in the neck. Knees are charged. Weights on the back or top of the toes. And then reach up with everything you want to reach up with. Hands are grounded for back issues. Inhale up. The integrity of the breath will tell you if it's too high, too low. Let that guide you. Feel the fire, the heat, the intensity, the agni. All that fuels you. Exhale down. Graze on the opposing cheek. Bring the arms in. Release the back. Just with a counter pose, balasana. Breath. Stillness. Mantra. You've got this. Moving the obstacles. Cutting it through with Kali. Standing strong with virabhadra. Inhale up. Guide it through to the mat. Coming into Dhanurasana if that's in your practice. Not full wheel, I wouldn't think if you're by yourself at home. Probably need governance over that. I'll instruct half Ardha Dhanurasana. So maybe finding Sphinx. That's how we might come into it. Bring that arm around, parallel to the front edge of the mat. This is your lever. Long from crown through to toes. Bring that left heel to buttocks. Sweep it around. We're going to bring to the outside of the present because we're going to guide it down. Open up the quad. Lift it a little. Guide it down. Settle in. Lift a little more using the lever. And then guide it down. Coming into your full Ardha Dhanurasana. Breathe. Open the back. Push the foot into the hand. Open up the heart space. Retract the shoulders. Use that front arm as a lever. Support. Breathe. And then release. Let go. and back through Sphinx. Coming into the other way, left hand or parallel, left forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Finding length in the body from crown. Bring the right leg to the buttocks. Sweep it round. Find the outside of the ankle. Slip it down. Feel into the opening of the quad. Lift it up. The extension of the back. And merging those two. Down. Up. Close the eyes. Down. Up. And then sitting in it with strength, with opening, with breath. For me, I'm in about 35 degrees, so with sweat. Hot yoga for me today. And then gently release. Hands stacked under shoulders. Loosen it in the lower back. Some circles, one way and the other. Coming up to your tabletop, crossing over ankles, coming through to seat. Holy moly, it's hot. And then finding, once again, that compression on that energy. Releasing, finding the sit bones. Reaching the hands forward, lifting up through the toes, finding Adho Navasana. You can support it, up to you, or reach it, handshake it. What's your pleasure? If you have no back issues, you can follow me. Drop it in, low boat, lift it up, high boat. Drop it in, low boat, lift it up, high boat. Drop it in, low boat. Extend toes, tuck chin, long neck, lift it up, high boat. Full if you wish. Ooh, bit shaky today. Hot. Drop it down. Curl it in. Give yourself a hug for all that you are and all what you've faced in life to date. You're still here, moving with energy and fire and momentum. Becoming the best version of you. And then gently curling it down. Really fusing as you curl down. I might face the other way, so I'm not giving you a view that maybe you shouldn't be seeing. Rest. And then gently bringing that left foot, even though it might be stacked under the knee, hip width. I'd like you to bring it in closer to the right foot. Lift up the right leg and then cross it over the left. Gently guide that on the knees to the left side. One of the final twists. Inhale, let. Exhale, go here. Back through mid. Unravel. Bring the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Bring the knees in. And a little windscreen wipers just to release the lower back. Just with slow consideration, not automatic pilot. Come back. Then bring the heels back, stacked under. The knees hip width apart, and then this time bring the right foot in. Shimmy it towards the left. Lift up the left, cross it over right, and gently lay the legs to right. You might want to do twisted root version a little bit more if I can. Switch on through the belly, coming from low to high. Unravel. Final squeeze. And then gently let it go for a well deserved soul pose. If you want to put me on pause, come into, if you love to finish with an inversion, if that's in your solid practice at home, go for it. I always run out of time. Next week I won't. I'll try. I promise I won't. We'll do an inversion together. If not, just flowing gently into this beautiful, most important deep rest. No breath control. No body control. Final peel open before you sink in. I'd love you to visualize that lustrous gem, that shining jewel, that yellow flame within. Remembering the only person we are destined to become is who we decide to be. Fusing into the earth, melt with the exhales. Let the 7 chakra Gayatri mantra permeate every cell. As you breathe with one with the earth. one of the main functions of this energy, this manipura, this beautiful yellow lustrous jewel within, is to provide actual momentum, to move forward and realise our personal desires, our personal intentions in the world. It plays a fundamental role in the development of our own personal power. It feeds one's direction in life, and most importantly, the actions taken to reach our potential. And as I said at the beginning, when our fire is strong, we do dare to live our dreams and to be out in the world doing what we believe in, living in alignment with that true, authentic self. I'd love you to bring your hands to that manipura and then just bring in some big yogi breaths to that center of self to awaken through that energy. To feel into that energy now. When you leave your home, when you get out there in the real stuff of life. And then maybe moving your fingers, toes. Awakening, coming back from those true, beautiful depths of you, your yoga practice. Back into the room, the noises around you, of everyday life. Rolling to left or right, and that final cradle in of this intention, mantra, the mudra, the chakra, to take out there, to fuel, to flame, to burn with stira sukha, effort knees. Then gently coming up into a seated position, bowing the head and just bringing that hands again to that manipura. Breathing in with that. 3 beautiful inhales and exhales. And rubbing the hands together with that energy. Really nice and strong, and placing it all over you, and then back into that heart center. Bow the head. Thanks for the courage to show up this week. Thanks for the courage to continue on with COVID, with your life, however it looks at the moment. It's different for all of us. And thanks for the courage of being you. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Keep fueling the fire. Keep stoking it. Keep knowing that it's all within. Hope you've enjoyed it. I have. Thank you so much for letting me in your lounge rooms and your dining rooms. Yeah, keep moving and walking and feeling into that beautiful personal power of you. I really truly honour that light, that courage, that power within you.
And until next week, stay safe, stay well.
Thank you.